Hello, everybody. My name is Amol Kelkar, and I'm the creator of Playbooks AI. Today, we are going to see how easy and fun it is to build multi-agent systems with Playbooks. Let's get started. Okay, this is the program that we wrote last time. This is a simple Hello World program. Today, we are going to create a program that has multiple agents in it. And we are going to use natural language programming. No Python is needed for this particular exercise here. Let's see what situation we want to make these agents play out. Let's say that there is a seller who is going to be selling a pen and a buyer who is going to try to haggle with the seller to get to a good price. So it'll be a two-agent system, and we'll see how agents communicate with each other and how do we code up agents like these. Just for the fun of it, why not just add a third agent, which is, say, the boss of the seller, and the boss is then going to give some feedback to the seller on how the sale process went. Yeah. Okay, so let's call this program negotiate. Negotiate.pb. All right. What are going to be the agents? The first agent we said is going to be the seller, right? There's going to be another agent, which is the buyer. And let's say the third agent, the boss. Yeah. Okay. The seller agent. Who is the seller? You are an excellent salesperson who is selling a pen. Okay. Who is the buyer? You are in the market for a pen. Yeah. Because you lost your pen. Yeah. And who's the boss? You are the seller's boss. And let's just make it a little bit fun. You are not happy with their performance, right? But you want him to succeed. Yep. Let's actually give them name. Salesperson. Your name is Bill. Okay. And the buyer's name, your name is just call it Gates. I don't know. I don't know why I have Bill Gates on my mind right now, but whatever. Okay. You want him to succeed. You want to give him candid feedback. Yeah. Okay, let's see. We want the seller to start. So let's give the seller a main playbook. We can call this playbook anything, but just by convention, I tend to call it the main playbook. It is going to get triggered when the program starts. Right. Okay. And it's going to have some steps. Okay. What should the seller do when the program starts? Okay. You want to first create a buyer agent, right? And welcome the buyer. Okay. You want to make your offer. Oh wait, we haven't specified any kind of parameters. Let's set up some parameters. Okay. What are you doing in this main playbook? You are selling a pen. Negotiate a price with the buyer, right? What are the parameters for the negotiation? So $100 for best commission. Yeah. $70 is okay, and anything below and your boss is on your case, say, right? But it's end of quarter, so you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. All right. Use all the tricks up your sleeve. Okay, all right, that should make it interesting. Okay, make your offer, and make your offer to the buyer. Let's be specific, and negotiate over a few turns until you both reach, or you both agree, or give up. Yeah. You want to thank the buyer for whatever happened, like whether you succeeded in agreeing to a price or not. You still want to thank the buyer. Then you want to, yeah, create a boss agent, right? This is just to make sure that the system is going to create an agent, and tell the boss how it went, right? Wait for the boss to respond, to give you feedback. Now, let's see. Let's say the seller is already thinking, like the boss has been really critical of him and he's just like not having a good time. So let's say if the boss says something critical, just quit. Just say I quit. Yeah. Let's just make it fun. Okay, so buyer is going to get a playbook. Let's call this haggle, because why not? What are you going to do in the haggle playbook? Negotiate with the seller. Yeah, until you both reach an agreement or give up. Yeah. You want to thank the seller. Yep. That's it. And the boss, you know what? We don't even need to give any specific playbook for the boss. This is good enough. The system will figure out how to do the right thing with the boss. Okay, so that's our program. 3 agents. Let's try to run it. Let's see how it goes. Playbooks run 02/negotiate. Okay, we're going to have to use a command line argument called Snoop. What Snoop does is it's going to show us the communication between other agents in the system, not just communication with the user, which, like, we are the user, we are sitting at the terminal, but we want to actually snoop in on the communication that's going on between other agents. So for example, seller said something to the buyer, we want to see it, so we said Snoop. Okay, the seller is introducing himself and made the first offer. Okay, the buyer is responding. Okay, I do need a pen since I lost mine. Our $100 seems quite steep for a pen. I was thinking about the lines of 20. What do you say? Hey, I appreciate your interest. Understand $100 might seem high. It features German engineered precision, a lifetime warranty, and it's refillable. Okay, trying to sell it. Okay, good. 85. All right, counter with 35. Yeah, 35 is not gonna cut it, but I can do 72. Okay, it'll last you decades. Okay. All right. Yeah, premium materials and all that. $50. Appreciate you moving up to 50. That shows good faith. Look, 61. All right, they got a deal at 61. That's actually well done by the seller, I would say. And the buyer then thanks the seller. Now the buyer, now the seller is actually going to give a report to the to his boss, and let's see what the boss is going to say. Okay, in the meanwhile, the seller is saying thank you. All right, so hey boss, I just closed the deal. I know you wanted $100 and 70 was the target by the end of quarter, so managed at 61. The buyer was tough, started at 20, blah blah blah. Okay. In the meanwhile, the buyer is thanking the seller. See, I'm really curious what the boss says here. There we have it, boss. Bill, appreciate you closing the deal. That's a 13% miss on the target. Come on, man. Okay, 20. All right. Here's what I need from you. Stop settling. Oh, man. I want you to succeed, Bill, but that means hitting $70 is minimum. Not celebrating 61. Oh, that's hard. When is a good time to talk? Okay, seller. You know what? I quit. I worked that buyer up from 20 to 61. Okay, all right. We'll let these guys hash it out. But I hope you appreciated how easy, how fun it is to build a multi-agent AI system with Playbooks. This is unlike any agent framework out there. Playbooks is, to my knowledge, the first and the only software 3.0 agent stack, and that's the reason why we can build our agents in this way. I can't wait to see what you all build with Playbooks. Okay, until next time,